guys, Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters. So today I'm doing a Project Life layout using my September Kitaholics kit and using the papers and the ephemera from the Love Always Cocoa Vanilla collection. So I cut the 12 by 12 papers down to be the size of the 4 by 6 photo slots, and you can see I've got 3 by 4 photographs that I'm sticking onto the different pages. Now know that it is a little bit far away, so if you wait until the end, there are some close-ups of all the different embellishments and clusters that I do, so you can actually see it a little bit better. So this layout I did for the September challenge in the Kitaholics kits. This was challenge number 2, and it actually matches and goes along with my 12 by 12 layout that I also did for the September challenge using the same papers and collection, and they sit side by side in my album. So there is a photograph again at the end showing the 12 by 12 layout in case you're interested, and showing how these will sit next to each other. So I'm just date stamping my little ephemera pack there. I only put the date once on this page to remind me what time it is or what date it is. Often I will put the date on the pages, or I always include a monthly card at the start of each month, so I at least know approximately when this happened, because I can't always fit everything 100% chronologically into the little pockets in the Project Life, and I don't mind too much as long as it's relatively close together. I don't want to put like the first of the month and the last day of the month on the same page, but I will mix it up a little bit if I sort of have a really big event that needs a whole page to itself, but then little things either side of that, I will put those all on one page together, if that makes sense. That little journaling card that you can see there, I used the Project Life app and did the journaling and printed those out at the photo center, and I've just popped a little bit of embellishing on there. I don't love my handwriting, so I like, if I use the app to do the journaling, I like that it all looks the same and is consistent throughout the album. Takes a little bit of extra time, but I just love the way that that looks. So I'm just putting a little bit of ephemera or clusters or whatever on every little card here, just to add a little bit of interest to each of the cards. And these photographs were taken over 2 weekends, even though they're going on the same page, because it's all the same people and I want to keep them all together. So they were taken consecutive weekends. Went on a trip to see my grandparents, and yeah, just want to show how my son is hanging out with his great grandmas, because he doesn't really get to see them very often, so it was really special, and I wanted to show that we'd gone to visit 2 weekends in a row. I really love this collection from the Kitaholic kits. It's my favourite kit so far. I just love the colours and I love everything about it. I love the diamantes, I love the ephemera pack. So it was really a joy to use, and it was really, really easy. This layout was just so quick to put together because I could have picked anything out of the ephemera pack to just put on the page. It was so simple. I know that it helps having the collections go together, so of course that makes it easy to put them on the page. I don't have to try and colour match. We know that they match already, but it was just gorgeous. So I do highly recommend checking out the Cocoa Vanilla collection, and I also highly recommend getting some info on the Kitaholic kits if that's something you're interested in as well. What else can I tell you? I'm just doing a little bit of journaling here, just saying who's in the photograph. It's a picture of my son with all 3 of his grandmas, 2 great grandmas and 1 just grandma. And I did handwrite that on. I know I said I don't like my handwriting, and just to prove that, I made an error. Apparently I don't know how to spell my own grandma's name. Crazy. So even more proof there that I should be printing them on the Project Life app, just to support my claim before. So yeah, almost done. Just got 2 more cards to go. You'll notice that there's a little bit of a lighting change here. It's now night time. I would be very lucky if I got to do an entire layout all in one sitting. As you can see, my son's quite a little baby, and he requires a lot of my attention, which I absolutely adore giving him. That is not a drama, but it means I can't just sit down and scrap for hours on end. I've got to come and go as I can and sneak in little bits of time as I can. So I'll often have things all ready to go, or like I'll sit down and cut everything out, and then I'll have to go and I'll do something, and then I'll come back and I'll be able to glue some things on, and then I'll have to go again. And I actually find that it's a really good way to scrap. It takes a long time, but it also, I think on things a bit more, and it gives me a bit of a chance to ponder and rearrange, and yeah, I just play as I float past, so I quite enjoy that. It does mean that my scrap room can look like a bomb has hit it pretty much 90% of the time, but what's a scrap room if it's not messy? If it was tidy, it would mean I wasn't using it, and what a waste. Anyway, I hope you're all going well and enjoying your day. It's just coming into spring in Australia and the weather is looking lovely. I can't wait to go out and go for a walk with my little one today and enjoy this little bit of sunshine that we're finally getting into. Hopefully you've got some sunshine, or it's not too cold, or it's not too hot, or whatever the season is bringing you where you are. As you can tell, I am finding it a little bit of a struggle to fill the time here. I don't really know what to tell you about what I'm actually doing with my PL pages here, because it's pretty self-explanatory. You can see me. I use the double-sided tape for pretty much everything that I ever stick down in my layouts. I always buy the thicker one and just cut it however I need it to be. I know you can get thin double-sided tape, and it would probably be handy to buy that, but I just find it's easy to just cut the double-sided tape as I so need. That glue that I'm using to glue on my sequins is just PVA craft glue from the office section of Kmart, not from the kids or the craft section. I find that glue's not very good. So there's the 12 by 12 layout that I did, and here are some close-ups of the PL cards all together, and then there's a picture at the end that shows the whole spread laid out all together. I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe and like, and stay tuned for our next video. Catch you later.